Welcome back, and it's Wednesday, midweek reading. We're changing it up a bit today. We're using a few little energy paintings I've created. So you can choose from the first reading, the second reading, or the third reading. Now, I don't have a specific topic that we're searching for. I don't know if you guys have noticed the up and down energy. It can feel kind of daunting recently. So let's dive in and see what's going on. Remember, everything will work out as it should. And maybe it's a little tough to keep the energy going right now, but let's see what we can do to help each other out. So choose your reading, and I'll see you there. Welcome to the first reading. You chose my tiny version of Starry Night. This was fun, but it took me forever to do. So it's harder than it looks. All right, let's get your energy going for midweek Wednesday this week. This is timeless, so whenever you find it, enjoy. Let's see what's going on with your energy. We're going to get a few oracles. That one's calling me. And as always, some tarot. Let's get both of those. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. What was the first one? This is about loss and lack. So, as I mentioned in the introduction, we've been having just some strange energy to get through. I don't know if you've been experiencing it, but if you're in this reading, likely you've been feeling the heavy blanket. Feels like a great big gray blanket draped over many of us. And I feel like it's digging back, like down. We've all done a lot of healing, but it's digging back down, 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 getting out, some things we didn't realize were still there. And we're thinking, we've already done that. I'm tired of this topic. So I don't know what's going on energetically, but it feels huge. Some of you may have owl connection, which it's been coming through a lot in a lot of different ways. But this says fear, victimization. So it also has to do with being held down or confined to a certain way of being. This will be what you will be working on right now. Maybe this will give you clarity. You'll say, oh, that's that feeling behind all this. Okay, okay. So let's put that there and see what else we have. Healing the heart, power of self-love. This is goes hand in hand, really, and building your world, creation, expansion, networking. Okay, so let's get that shadow out of there. I don't know if you can see that, but you don't need to. Mostly we need to see the cards at this point. So, healing your heart, power of self love. This is bringing you out of the fear and victimization into, okay, I'm abundant. No matter what horrible things have happened to me, I can see my abundance now. Some of you might be noticing, wow, I didn't think I was a cynical person, but recently, as I've been digging deeper, I feel like I'm a bit cynical. And this has happened to me on a personal note because I've noticed that I'm like, oh yeah, like that would ever happen. Those type of things that we think. And it just feels like a good time to be really aware of what you're thinking and feeling, because this goes way back. So, and interestingly, Starry Night is very old and everybody's heard of it, and it goes way back. But building your world, this is what's coming. This feels like a 3-year period. Honestly, this feels like we're going to breathe in and out of this. If you're in this reading, you are heavy duty into healing and becoming a better you. Building your world, creation, expansion, networking. There you have the Three of Pentacles. That is clarifying that. So this is what's coming, but first we have to get through the rest of this kind of rough stuff. So let's get a clarifier for loss and lack. Thank you. Okay, this is from trying and trying and trying and trying and trying some more. You've like, I've done everything. I've taken all the steps. I've done all the work. Why am I not seeing what I should be seeing at this point? Now, the Knight of Pentacles really has done a great job. You've done a great job of laying down your foundation, but there's some big changes, and I'm talking tsunami changes coming to your world. I can see it coming, and I see it for me as well, and I feel like we really have to get clear on finishing this up. I mean, it's been forever. It's going to come back, but right now is a time to get through it and see it. And if you feel exhausted, rest. If you feel like you can't go forward right now, stop. Get through this any way you can, because clarifying, healing the heart, we have the Ace of Cups. This is going to bring you into a whole new space. It's a circle here, but the arrow is pointing here to expansion, creation, networking. So right now, whatever is going on in the universe, it's causing us this really like, oh, this tough, muddy get through time. I don't know about you, but I've been finding it quite exhausting. But I also know when it comes, kind of how to handle it, because I don't try to power through. I just do what I can, and I trust. It's a new level of trust that's coming through for you here too. So I'm going to get another oracle deck, or sorry, another tarot, and we're just going to see. We're going to get clarifiers on the clarifiers. So let's get, for the loss and lack, the Knight of Pentacles. Let's clarify what's actually happening there. As you see it, it's like nothing's moved forward. Don't forget, there's a huge energy. It's like, oh, it is like it's covering the country. Okay, so we've got 8 of Pentacles over the Knight of Pentacles. That's encouraging you to just keep going forward with what you're doing. You might not see the movement behind the scenes yet. Please keep going. You'll be glad you did, and it's also going to help you get out of that energy of loss and lack. I know this is probably the last card you want to see, because it's like, but I have been working on it. Keep going. You're doing great. The Empress, healing the heart, Ace of Cups, and now the Empress to clarify that. Wow. So does this give you encouragement that you're heading in the right direction? This overwhelming energy is not for the faint of heart. It is huge. And as I'm doing this reading, when I get bubbles coming out of my chest, I know we're doing some moving and some clearing. So good for you. You may find yourself burping or moving, like dealing with breath that way, taking in and releasing. Be aware of it when it happens, because it's a good indication to you too that, yeah, you're moving through some big stuff, and away she goes. Celebrate that. So let's get a clarifier for the 3 of Pentacles and building your world. There could not have been a better card here. The 3 of Pentacles is all about networking and working with other people and building. So it's coming. Have no fear. It's coming. But we need to get through this energy of thinking that it's not happening. We have the 4 of Cups. It's like, yeah, but when? Yeah, but when? It's not happening. Well, it is happening. And if you look around and look back a year, you'll go, wow, yeah, I have created a lot. There is a lot happening that I'm not acknowledging. And the 4 of Cups is clarifying that. It's saying, yeah, you have created a lot around you. You're just not kind of viewing it. Maybe you had bigger expectations for this point in time, but as I mentioned, there's a big change coming, the tsunami type effect where you're going to be like, "Whoa, I'm glad I did all that groundwork and healed this vibration of lack and mistrust and kind of victimization." So let's get an angel number card for you. Oh my God. So we've got on the bottom 1010. I've been seeing this. And when I see 1010, it's like, it's time. Just keep going. It's time. It's time. Keep trying to climb out of the 413 was trying to show through synergy. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Abundance fell first. So this feels like the most important card because we're talking about being in abundance, getting out of lack. 888. I know a lot of you have been seeing this. It's clarifying that, in fact, you are in abundance, and if you look around, you'll see more that you're in it more than you know. Self-love, we talked about that here. Healing the heart, power of self-love. So spirit's saying good job on that. You've been doing that, and it's bringing abundance with the Empress. Reward and abundance. So 8 8. Okay, you've got like eights everywhere. um let this be let this be your encouragement because we need it right now. Your reward is coming. You're in abundance as we speak. And geez, I just wish you the best. And if you can stay strong through this energy, it's building muscles you're going to need in the future. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and just take care, and I'll hopefully see you on the weekend and for sure next week. Have a good one. Well, hi there. Welcome to reading 2. You've chose the beautiful yoga lady. She has an amazing assured energy. She knows, even when she's not looking around, she knows what's around her, and she trusts that. So if you're in this reading, your intuition is probably amazing and you've learned to trust it fully. This is very high vibration painting. So let's see what else we have to say about what's happening with your energy. We'll get a few oracles and then we'll get some clarifiers. I feel like you should have 3, but I feel like maybe there's more. Oh, that's way too many. About 100 there. There we go. Telepathy, perception, communication, transmission. So when I said you're very intuitive, yeah, totally are. Ooh, we have 4. I thought possibly 5, but let's see what we've got here. Innovation, new creations. So you are stepping into this powerful state. You've already been through the gooky ooky, and I must commend you. You went through it very bravely and with your chin up. You worked through any illusions or any fears of like, oh, what is going on. You've worked through that. You've succeeded. So amazing. Let's put that over here and so you can see what's coming. So we've got new creation number 20. You probably feel like you are the new creation, and rightfully so. You've been working hard. You've been working hard for lifetimes. I feel like you were a real healer or a sought out oracle in some past lives. So we've got angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. So you do have, we were just talking about being an oracle in a past life. You probably, you might even be doing readings and healing work this lifetime. I feel like you're very in tune with that energy, and it's going to be growing in the future. So if you think you're intuitive now, hang on. Divine guidance, loving support, go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, receiving. Yeah, you're in a very high vibration energy right now. You can feel the momentum of it. You can feel the energy growing, and you can likely feel just like it almost feels cold. It feels like a cold stream, is what this feels like. It's so refreshing, and it's so necessary for you to be experiencing right now. I'm very happy for you. Let's get, since we've got 4 cards, we need a little more room here. Death and rebirth, darkness to light. Oh, well done. Well done. Wow. You've really come through this. This is a real doorway you've come through. And you're sitting and you're proud and you know you have arrived. That's on a very personal level for you. You've definitely arrived. And that has nothing to do with a job. That has nothing to do with work. It has to do with your spirit leveling. I don't like to say leveling up, but you're in a higher vibration for sure. You've gone through it. You've transformed. So we're going to get some clarifiers. You may feel like resting. 4 of Swords. You've earned it. You've earned it. So I feel like you're really going to power through like new creations, and then just be tired and rest, and new creations, tired and rest. Please go with that flow, because it's going to feel like you're not even trying because you're resting so much. But watch the outcome. Watch the outcome. Things have changed for you recently. Things have changed. So let's get clarifier for, and the number is 6, angelic assistance and divine guidance. There, we've got celebrating that. So we've got the 3 of Cups, and they are definitely celebrating together. So yeah, rest, take time to celebrate. Celebrating is, it can look different to everyone, but I kind of love how that goes with this card. Very beautiful. It's time to take that knowing that you've arrived to where you've been striving for, and really just enjoy it. Enjoy this time. Going with the flow, letting go, cleansing, receiving. You've made a choice. You have made a choice to be something new, and I do feel like there's new people coming into your life. We have number 6 again. So we've had 6 here, which is about after the fact, after the trauma, after the challenges, right? This has opened up a new space in your heart as well. This could be about a relationship. We will get a clarifier for the clarifiers. Whoa. Okay, these 2 belong here. And death and rebirth. So you've got the Hierophant and Page of Swords, which is, since when I said leveled up, and I said I don't like using that, I mean you've you've definitely connected with a very high vibration, and it's partly yours, it's partly your higher self, it's partly what you came to do, where I said you probably feel the healing energy and are possibly in that business. Yeah, this is just clarifying all of it with your death and rebirth. You really are becoming more intuitive. You are becoming more just in touch with that higher vibration, and it's going to bring you to some new learning, new ideas. You'll be like, whoa, where did that come from? Where did that come from? And I feel like you'll want to go maybe a little too fast. Like you'll be tripping, like you can't go fast enough. It'll be that feeling of so much excitement that you just can't go fast enough. And lots of kind of fun emotions around that too. So there's your first, oh, look at that, death. So transformation all around. You're in it. It's not coming, you're in it. This is beautiful. So let's get a clarifier for the Four of Swords and innovation, new creations. Let's get a clarifier for that because I want to see, yeah, this is your calling. You are coming into what your soul came to do in this life. Your soul came with a mission, and that's not your job. Your soul came with a mission. We all plan what we came to experience here, the big stuff. I'm not saying everything happens predestined because, well, I don't believe that. I believe a lot of the big things have been predestined. I was shown that personally years and years ago. And I do believe that the big things, yeah, we did choose before we came. So you have come into that. This is the judgment card. You have come into that and you're claiming it. You're like, yep, I have arrived. This energy with this painting is very much that. Let's get a clarifier for angelic assistance and 3 of Cups. My reading brain is happening. I sometimes mess up words. I apologize. Okay, you've got all major arcana cards clarifying, like even the bottom ones, we have 2 major arcanas, and all the top clarifiers are major arcana. You have temperance, you have balance, you are learning how to enjoy the ride. You are learning how to take the little celebrations or the big celebrations, but you don't miss a beat. You don't start and shut down anymore. You've learned to balance, and you've learned to balance well. You've mastered it. I feel like mastered is a word you could probably use a lot. Okay, I felt the bottom card on my finger and I kind of had a glance. And yeah, it's the world, and what came with that was the Ace of Swords. So going with the flow, letting go, cleansing, receiving. This is so much clarity coming in for you. And the world is an ending and a beginning. It is also you being more of the world, probably more well known if that's what you're searching for. So we have 4 major arcana cards straight across the board with the Ace of Swords. I love that for you. There's so much energy in this. I just feel like I've had like um just a shot of energy given to me here. So let's just get an angel card to end your reading with. Good job on all the work you've been doing and working on your vibration and working on your thoughts. Like look at the spiral you've been working on. You realize what your thoughts create and just what vibration they come to shift. And 69 on the bottom, accountability. That's how you got here. You got here by being truthful with yourself and saying, all right, what don't I love about this? What don't I love about my world? It looks like another shift, maybe, or maybe this is clarifying. For some of you, it's clarifying the shift that you've made. You've made a huge shift. Take a break. But I feel like now you're going to have more of those. More of those. I mean, there'll always be making you want to celebrate, but they'll be more often than they used to be. after this big shift that you've been through. So good job. Watch for fives. That'll be your heads up to go, oh, okay. Your intuition will say, something's coming. And also fives will give you a heads up towards that there is another shift coming. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Well, hello, and welcome to reading number 3. You chose the cute little happy turtle swimming along through the ocean. I really love this little painting. Every time I look at it, even while I was painting it, I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. He's so just lighthearted, adorable. So let's see what kind of energy goes along with this little guy for you. Obviously, a little more carefree energy. It might be what you're in or what you need to be in. You might be feeling just, I'm just tired of thinking about things. I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm tired of dragging my feet. I'm tired. Okay, here we have 5. Oof, that top one feels kind of relevant. Planting something new, touching the earth, touching earth. Let's leave that up there. Planting something new. So we've got to, hopefully you're feeling this more lighthearted energy. And let's go in and see what all of these oracle cards are. Power over difficulty. So reclaiming your power. So we talked about this lighthearted energy to create something new. That has a lot to do with you choosing not to be in the difficult energy. I just don't want any shadows coming onto your... You might not be able to see him, but that's okay. Just don't want to... Okay. So, reclaiming your power and getting yourself into this. It's not just going to happen. Or if you're in this new lighthearted energy, it didn't just happen. You chose it and you're making it happen. Let's see what else we've got. Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising. You are rising above the difficulties, and you're not sitting in what used to be anymore. That's a tough one to get through, because if you've lived a huge life experience, it's really hard not to see that as part of your whole identity and existence. But you've done it, and it's bringing you into harvest. 44 gathering. It's time to harvest. It's time to get into this lighthearted energy. If you're not really, that's your goal, is to work into you're coming into blessings, and you're already, like, you're already in that energy. You've reclaimed your power, and you're in this. Even if you're not experiencing the outcome of that yet, it is in your energy field. Death and rebirth, darkness to light. Yeah. So you've reclaimed your power and brought this lightness into your world. You've created that. Twin flames. I love that we have all this duality. Twin flames, soul partner, eternal connection, and death and rebirth. This is like the death card. It's transformation. You've created it all. Nothing happened to make you feel lighter. You claimed it. You claimed it. And look at the strength coming. It's come from such a deep level inside you. There's something about this twin flames. We're going to get some clarifiers for this. Do we got room for one more card? Can you see? Sensuality, feminine wisdom, and passion. So even if you're not a woman, this is getting in touch with your very true self, with feeling, not being afraid to feel. And ooh, I feel like there's some really good times coming up for some of you. There is definitely a relationship coming here, for some of you. For others, it can be just that power within yourself that will never leave the way it was before. It'll never go back to that. You may breathe in and out and find yourself, ooh, not so sure about how you feel, but you'll never go back to the way it was, to where you came from. So we're getting clarifiers for each row. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it took a lot of work to get there. You really worked and kept on top of how you felt and what you were thinking, and that's what brought you this transformation. We have the Ace of Swords over Phoenix Rising. This has brought you so much clarity into your world. There's no way you couldn't notice it. There's no way. You must be feeling the clarity and just the brilliant rested mind. I love that. I love that. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. This is success over, okay, harvest, gathering of blessings, and you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Come on. That is success on a material level, as well as, of course, your emotional level. But the Pentacles are saying this, you've been seeing the changes in your world. You've been seeing the physical changes. Beautiful. And the Sun. Oh, wow, you must be just very proud of yourself. I feel so emotional. With this death and rebirth and soul partner, this is such a, I feel almost like there's a new spirit guide coming in as well for you that is going to make this next while even clearer and more sure for you. The Sun, come on, that is amazing. That's beautiful to clarify the death and rebirth, darkness to light. You have arrived into the light. The energy this week is so much different. We are definitely in a shift today as for the energy that was. So we've got the Six of Cups that's clarifying your feminine wisdom, passion. You've revisited something from your past that has sort of put that on pause. Okay, it put that sensuality on pause. But this is kind of what you've reclaimed. This is this is what you've transpired. We are going to get a clarifier for the clarifiers, starting with the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands and 10 of Cups. So you fought to have this new outlook, and you've been working at it, and the 10 of Cups, yeah, that's a great outcome. There's a lot around that. There's an awful lot around that we can't dig into today, but you have dug in, and I feel like you almost need to make a few notes as to what you worked through, because there's a lot there, and that'll help you just feel done with it too. Page of Cups. So this is opened up, this Phoenix rising here, this has opened up a new area for you. Probably you've been having emotions where you're like, why am I feeling so much today? Why am I feeling? Well, you've opened up a new space in your being. So that's gonna happen. And we've got the Eight of Wands clarifying harvest and Nine of Pentacles. So this, if it hasn't happened, it's coming in, and there will be new happenings left, right, and center. I feel like you're not going to be able to keep up with it. Six of Cups again. We've got the Six of Cups twice. So This is definitely healing something that you started with a long time ago. And I think once you acknowledge it, or maybe you already have, it's a lesson that's not going to come back, but it's going to kind of rewrite the way you see things from the past as well. Let's get a clarifier for twin flames and the sun. 7 of cups. Just drop my glasses off my face, my little reading glasses. 7 of cups. So you're going to have a lot of choices since going through all this. Yeah, you've definitely shifted things, and you may want to take on more than you may want to bite off more than you can chew at one time. So just be careful about that, but have fun with it. There's no wrong choices. Let's get a clarifier for the last row. 6 of cups and sensuality. Fears. Yep. Okay, that's exactly what we talked about. Something happening way back when, that you kind of shut your femininity down, whatever that more feminine side of yourself. You really shut it down in the past, and it created a lot of fears, and you're thinking never again, never again. So that is clarifying the clarifier. And I'm actually going to yeah, I don't know if there's still more healing to go there for those fears, but to open up to this, we need to work through those. Let's ask for an angel number card for this row in particular. 44, stability. So I feel like you're in a stable spot. You probably haven't opened right up and become the real you that was changed from your past long ago, but you feel stable and sure of where you've come to. And so I think for now that feels amazing. Doesn't mean you're ready to rush out and open your heart to everybody, but we've got 808 on the bottom, security. But you do feel stable and secure, and that is a huge win for someone that's been where you've been, and experienced what you've experienced. So I'd like to get just an overall, just angel card number card for the overall reading. Inevitability. So this was what you came to. This was inevitable for you to go through these things and to heal. It's what you came for. It's what you came to heal. And have you been saying that 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5, or that sort of numbers going in order? That is telling you you're making great progress, and you're getting a lot of information about how you want to live from healing these things. So you've done amazing with that. Anything else? I'm going to get one more. Let's ask for one more tarot just on top. I feel like there's maybe something else we should know. Oh, I wanted one. We got 3. So I would say, yeah, 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot on top of the 8 of Wands under there somewhere. And the King of Pentacles. You've definitely claimed your prize. You went through this, you healed it on a brand new level, and you've chose to transform your life and not be that version that was created way back when anymore. Come on, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and you've earned it. And you're bringing it through in such a sure way because you've healed these fears and moved forward. So we're going to end it there. Great job. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you next time. Bye.